When people look at US quarters and they notice an eagle on one side, they think of it as a symbol or a metaphor, something like that. But it's actually a secret message. It's actually kind of obvious when you think about it, but it's telling the world that these coins can fly. They literally can fly, but they fly so quickly, nobody can see it. So watch. You can see nothing in my right hand, nothing in my left hand, just the 2 quarters. I'm going to try to make both coins fly from my left hand to my right. So watch very carefully. My sleeves are up, just a shake. Maybe even saw it happen. Just like that. One coin impossibly traveled from my left hand to my right. Let's try it again, okay? Watch. I'm going to try again to make the coin over here travel to join that coin there. We're going to see if I can do it. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Just like that. From one hand to the other. Now this beautiful trick, this is Tenkai pennies. And Tenkai pennies from the magician Tenkai. On this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. I'm also going to show you the handling that Richard Sanders and I came up with, the improvement. I'm going to call it an improvement because we went from the traditional Tenkai transfer to what we call the Poynting transfer. This trick reveals a bit of a blind spot in the human mind, the way the human mind will fill in a blank or avoid a minor glitch or some tiny little disconnect. The mind will ignore it as long as there's enough evidence around it. So I'm going to reveal all that to you right now. I'm also going to reveal the winners. What are we looking at, my friends? Hoodlum winners. Last week, the contest was for Hoodlum. A very cool, very street rope magic trick. A whole collection of rope magic tricks involving the cord from your favorite hoodie. Use a very cool gimmick and a bunch of things. You're going to really like that as well. As always, you can check out my stuff at sankeymagic.com to watch the full Hoodlum preview. If you're looking for a trick to do with the most organic thing, your favorite hoodie, a rope trick, really cool, a couple of different rope trick things that look really good. Check out Hoodlum. Going to announce the winners on this. Also, the question of the week. Let me just get right to the question of the week right now, okay? And what is it? Oh yeah, this makes a lot of sense. So I like doing magic with my sleeves up. To me, that's very important. So even if I'm doing a corporate gig, I'll sometimes show up in a vest with a nice dress shirt, a long sleeve, but roll it up just a couple of times on the arm there. However, a lot of traditional magicians and people who work at business meetings and trade shows, they wear full-on suits, long sleeve jackets, a whole bit. What's your opinion? What do you think? Do you think magicians in general, do you think when you roll up your sleeves it adds anything to the magic? Or do you think when you roll up your sleeve, you just look kind of maybe casual, like you work down at the docks, and when you spit, it smells like beer? Is that what you're thinking? So tell me, what do you think? Rolling up the sleeves, wearing short sleeves or rolling up the sleeves, does it add to the magic or not really? What's your opinion? Leave a comment down below. You're going to get a chance to win. What are we giving away this week? Oh yeah, When Creators Collide Live. That's something else you can check out at sankeymagic.com. But When Creators Collide Live is a Richard Sanders, Jay Sankey kind of project. We took our really old book, When Creators Collide, and we did a live version of it. All the tricks plus some bonus handlings, all this stuff. Anyway, I'm going to give away 12 of the downloads of this massive kind of really cool project. Leave a comment down below for your chance to win, and let me know about that sleeves up or sleeves down question. Okay, having done all that, let's jump into this trick. All right, now, I'm going to try to get back to this perspective. Now, this angle is very, very important. I'll tell you right now, because I'm going to be using a back clip technique. Now, most of the time when I'm performing for people, they're either sitting and I'm standing, and I put my hands right under their noses for this, okay, right under their noses. Or if I'm at a cocktail party and they're standing and I'm standing, it's even better. That's the ideal for back clip stuff, okay? Because if they're standing, they're looking down at a sharp angle. They're actually going to be looking down at what I do more like an angle like that even, okay? Right down there. I know it's right on the crotch. They're going to be looking down at a sharper angle. And the more steep the angle of their perception, the less flashing or less chance they're going to catch you on this, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, I love this. It is simple. It is direct. You can use quarters, dimes, or pennies. You can borrow them. You can have them. It is a great example of super organic. Now, I taught this sleight, I'm going to teach you, I think, on one other coin video on this whole channel, all right? Now, this is intermediate stuff. This is not beginner stuff, okay? But boy, it's worth the time because they see 2 coins here. Then there's a coin here and a coin here, and then 2 coins over there. And the whole thing's covered with a totally silent but completely organic rationale, justification of your actions. This is the action. 2 coins. They're going to go from here over to here. Close your fists, and then you have a coin here. Next, after 1 is gone, you then say, I'm going to try to make this coin go from here and end up over here with this one. And then when you open your hands, again, boom, they're both there. So this pointing action is the absolute key to this, right? Now, the original technique, you start by taking 2 coins, right? Very casually, put the coins in your hand. Not only do they see the coins, I want to get near the camera here, but they hear both coins fall inside. So audio and video. And keep in mind that people know seeing is believing, and they know in this day and age they can't always trust their eyes, people almost always believe what they hear when it's this kind of implicit. So you got an audio and video deception going on because there's only 1 coin. And again, look. 2 coins. Only 1. Study my right hand. Let's see if you can catch it doing any suspicious action. 2 coins. Sorry, that was a little too natural. 2 coins. Nothing. There's nothing to see here. This is the Ben Zaius click pass. It is so good. Ben Zaius click pass. Here's what I'm doing from behind. Okay. They see 2 coins. You show 2 coins, and I'm letting. This is also sometimes called the friction palm because this is what's happening. I'm tilting my hand over. This coin is falling here, and because of my fingers, unless you got bone dry hands, it stays in the hand. It'll just, imagine doing it just with 1 coin. It's like this. Okay? And it doesn't go anywhere. But because this other coin doesn't get gripped by the skin in any way, okay, when you tip this over, this is the coin that's going to first, they're going to clink, and then it's going to slide in the hand, leaving me with a coin basically in finger palm. From the front, going back, look how good this looks. Nothing. But I'm being left with a coin. Okay, now, so that's stage 1. Apparently, you're showing 2 coins. And you start from the beginning by saying, I'm going to have these 2, you're pointing. These 2 coins are going to go from here, and they're going to end up going here. Okay, boom, so direct. Now, when I go from here to here, and when I point, as I point, I'm doing the Scotty York technique. I know all the names in Magic. And the Scotty York, the original Tenkai move was this. Thumb holds. Fingers spread. You put middle finger on top, little finger below, clipping the slightest edge of that coin and closing hand back up. Normal performance speeds like this. Now notice with this beautiful move, you can actually make a coin. You can show here's a coin and watch the coin kind of melts away. If you hold it towards the camera even, hold towards the little on its side and give it a shake, it can really look like, and you do a little thumb rub, it looks like that coin melts away. Now, of course, you wouldn't do it as a straight up vanish unless you're going to reappear it or use it in a beat because people are going to want to see the hand, even if they don't know exactly where it is. So this was the original technique, the clip, but Scotty York came up with the idea of concealing this action in a larger action, which is to hold coin in at tips, near tips, make a fist. Watch. I'm making a fist below the coin. And as I did it, the right thumb basically holds the coin in place while everything curls below. I get the same grip so that when I open my hand, it looks like it's empty. Okay? Now, so that's the Scotty York technique, making a fist underneath it. If I say 2 coins, they're going to go from here to here. Oh! I'm so far ahead because when I made that fist to point, they're going to go, this is sort of an exposed view. They're going to go from here. And as I come up to make that, that's just before I finish the point. I push the coin into, and that's what's happened below. They're going to go from here. And then as I revolve the hands, now this is another very important part, is the hands are constantly reversing their position. The uniformity deceives the eye. If I were to do this and sort of awkwardly over, it's this revolve. So when you practice this, the left hand, then the right hand looks like this. Now you'd open up that, okay? So that's the key to this. All of which means I can show 2 coins. So they're going to go, doing the Scotty York technique, they're going to go from here. Now, when I turn my hand over, you have to learn. You don't want to open the fingers here so people can see it as you turn. You have to, from here, swivel. So I'm swiveling. I'm swiveling, okay? I'm not opening. I'm trying to keep the coin parallel to the floor as my hand in this circular gesture opens. Now notice you'll see a little flash here when I bring it up. But if I lower the hand a bit, and then don't keep it perfectly flat, but angle it, then I can carefully open the hand and you'll see almost nothing. Now, I don't want to forget to mention this cool tip. Sometimes I'll say, if the situation, then they're seated, I'm not sure how perfect my angles are. Sometimes I'll say, you might even seen it go. You might even just seen it go. They don't know what they're seeing. If they see a flash of silver for a second, they don't know if it came down your hand, whether you threw it across. They don't know it's always using the Tenkai. He's doing the Scotty York variation. They don't know. So if you think the angles might have had a little flash for somebody at some point when you did this, you can always throw in that line, okay? So these are the fundamentals. Here to here to here. That gets me to my first setup like that. Now, to make the coin, my sleeves are up. This is crazy magical stuff, okay? This is advanced level crazy magic, because now I'm going to close my hand. Again, try to swivel it closed, okay, like this, so I don't flash. And as I come around here and here like this, I'm going to pull the coin back in. With the thumb, I sort of pull it back inside the fingers. Sometimes I do that action under cover of, watch this, the shake. It's not there. I'm going to loosen my fist just enough that when I do the shake up, the magic shake, the coin is propelled inside the hand. If you rather than having to do another action, I'm just going to open my hand, finger a little bit, and kind of I hold this the very edge of the coin. Then when I do this forward shake, it's enough momentum that I only have to minimally open the hand for a second, and the coin's inside. Okay, that removes an extra move from the technique. So what are we looking at from the beginning? 2 coins. They're going to go from here to here. Watch carefully. Could you be fairer? There's only 1 here, 1 there. Shake. There's the first coin gone across. Next up, we're going to do the pointing transfer. Now, before I get into the pointing transfer and show you this, the original Tenkai technique to make that second coin go across, as well as a technique, the pointing transfer variation that Richard Sanders and I came up, let me announce the winners of last week. Last week, Hoodlum winners. You guys ready? You guys all won one of those very cool Hoodlum gimmicks, so you can do street magic, basically, a rope trick or series of rope tricks with the cord from your hoodie. Here it is. You guys all won. Here we go. Tyler Brumfield, Eric Derilian, Derry Lion, Andy Rogel, Rogel, Frankie Russell, Alex Espinoza as opposed to Spinoza. I'm just getting philosophical there. Erwin Noah, Padraig Murtaugh, Walter Olson, Ron Harden, Bailey Crawford, Michael Tebbets, and Bill Bucktube, U12 won, okay? To get your free prize mailed to you, contact my team. Send an email to contact@sankeymagic.com. Give them their YouTube name, your real name, okay? Witness Protection Program, bye-bye. You got to come clean. You got to go public. Give them the real name, your shipping address, and my team will ship out your Hoodlum gimmick with the download, the tutorial, and the whole thing to you. Congratulations. All right, let's jump back in. We did that. Let's get this going here. Is this a little steep here? Uh-oh, something happened here. There we go. We'll do that. I think, and we'll bring it up a little bit like that. Okay, so here we are. We're back. So, the original Tenkai, brilliant magician from many years ago. You would drag the coin from basically from about this spot in your hand. You drag it here, okay? Drag it, boom. Close, and in closing your hand, you'd pinch the coin here. And this is already in clip runner. And literally put the coin there and move it. So let me show you sort of performance speed here. Coin here. And then turning over, coin here. This balance, this teeter-totter, where they perfectly mirror each other, makes the brain not see the fact that you don't have, they're seeing the same coin twice. They see this coin, then in closing your hand, apparently, you pinch to a fist and then put the coin down and slide, okay? That was the way the brilliant magician Tenkai was able to secretly get a coin from this hand to this hand and get all set up for that final production. Richard and I were playing around with this, and we thought the thumb's involvement, if there's some way we could do it a little less funky. So I'm going to teach you a method now, which takes more practice, but I think it looks better. Okay? This is the way we're doing here. Coin there. Coin there. Coin there. Coin there. We figured out that you didn't need the thumb. That if the coin, rather than here, if the coin was down closer to, say, this spot on the hand when you show coin here, okay, like this, you can snap the hand shut and the coin ends up right on the tip of the finger. It's right there, which means I can balance it. I don't need the thumb. I can balance the coin. Right? I can balance that coin, which means I can say, here's a coin here, slow-mo, opening up the hand, dropping off the coin that's balanced on the first tap. The larger action, coin there, coin there. The larger action to cover the small, all right? This is the pointing transfer. It's a slight variation on the original Tenkai. Richard Sanders and I came up with it. And so this allows you to secretly transfer the coin from one hand to the other under cover of doing the tap. When you put it all together, what do you get? So now we know. We've got the pinch in the back. We've got first the Ben Zaius, a false transfer. We've got the pinch here, and then we've got this pointing transfer variation. When we put it all together, this is what we have. 2 coins, 2 hands. Going to make both coins go from here to here. Watch carefully. Here comes the first one. There's the first coin. Watch the second coin. You're going to see it. It's going to go from here and join that one there. Here we go. Watch. You heard it. Boom. Boom. Pure, perfect magic you can do anywhere. Subtle little point here is notice that when I do it the first time, when the first coin is traveled, okay, they're going to go from here to here, okay, I close the hand on the empty hand and then show the coin there. I think that's more magical to go from it's empty to there's the coin. Instead of going, it's empty, close, shake, now there's only one here, look, it's over here. I find that back and forth could be confusing. So I prefer to show the empty hand, and a moment later, the first thing I show is the coins in that empty hand. But at the end, I reverse it. I think it takes the mind on a different trip, right? Because if I start by doing it this way, as we know, the 2 coins are going to travel. Here comes the first one. There it goes, like this. Watch the second one go from here. It's going to go in that one there. There's something about this, and I'll sometimes even change my hand from here to here as if I'm holding the coin. This, there's something about showing the 2 here, because they hear it. I want to show it. Boom. And they always look over here as if maybe there's a third coin, as if maybe somehow that coin is still there, something, something, something. So I reverse the mystery, reverse the focus, reverse the story, and come back to here. All right? There you have it. There are a lot of other little details I could share with you on that. It's mirror work, practice in the mirror, watch your angles. It'll feel awkward at first. I mean, the back clip in a coin is going to feel awkward at first. Practice, practice. But then you have this freaking miracle. You can do it any time. A couple of coins, pure magic. No one picks a card. No one has to think anything. Beautiful. You can do it in your hands. Okay, so I think it's really direct. Don't forget to leave a message down below. Leave a message down below, please. I'm going to see if I can do this like this like this, and we can end like that. Yeah. Leave a message down below. We'll try that. And answer the question for this week. Sleeves. Long sleeves, short sleeves. Do you think short sleeves really add a lot to the magic experience, or do you think they're more for the magician, in the magician's mind? Leave a comment down below for your chance to win one of the 12 downloads of When Creators Collide Live. 2 other things. Number 1, over here, because I'm holding this here, I'm going to try to do it like this. Let's see. On this side over here, you know, a lot of us are stuck inside these days, and I'm hearing people talking about learning. They're really going back to their learning and creating. So what a perfect time to take your interest in magic to a whole other level, because on this channel I share mostly beginner tricks or sort of, but if you want to go next level and really learn, like, you know, crazy, a whole other world of magic waiting for you, mentalism, marketing, doing sleight of hand, members videos lounge, that whole thing, InsideDeception.com. It's my exclusive training site. It's a whole, there are over 800 800 videos. Many of them are exclusive. They really take this whole thing to a whole other level. Presentations. What do you say? What are you supposed to say while doing magic? How do you practice? How do you rehearse? How do you write scripts? It's all there. So if you're ready to take your understanding of magic to this whole other crazy level, definitely check out, here we go, InsideDeception.com over there. And over here is going to be the spot for you to please subscribe to this channel. Lots of beginner stuff coming very soon. So please check out Inside Deception, subscribe to the channel, and have a great, great day. Stay safe, stay sane. Okay, let's look out for each other.